One moment, please. There we are. Okay. So yeah, Slice and Dice. It's been a while since I played this. In fact, I had forgotten I actually still had it downloaded. I'll just do one of the classic modes. I'll just start off with easy. We'll do the 2 greens. Choose a blessing. Boss smash +3. All heroes +3 pips during boss fight. All monsters weaken to 2 right sides. Kinda like that. Bone math. We'll do the treasure seeker. Got house cat and a spade. Spade is the exact same thing on each side, so mulch. Wallop does not have great moves. Scoundrel will take that. Brigand. What is this? Cannot level up. That's fantastic. 3 damage. Let's cleave. Sure. And no one's dead, so let him run. Chest. Random tier 1 curse, 4 random tier 1 items, sure. Courage potion. Okay. Wolf ears. Healing wand and arrow. And add beat. Okay. Here we can give that to you. Yeah, we'll just do that. Cat can have that, and we'll hold on to that for later. So spine. On hit, damage attack for 1. Kinda like that. So yeah. Okay. Kill. Okay, who's taking the most damage? Orange is. Orange is an option for you to kill. That's a Zert. But just do that. Stun might not be bad, but let's keep trying to get kills. Or anything, really. Double kill, and we'll stun that. That does nothing, that does nothing, that does nothing. Okay. Cat can eat the bee. Scoundrel with a generated hero. Yeah, okay. My favorite kind. 014cc. you know, that classic archetype. Add range left side. Ace of spades, +2 to the left, -2 on everything else. Those both suck. I guess I'll take fletching. Range fight. That will put it on there for this fight because of the thorns. The log does nothing but it bumps up their health pool so they won't run away quite as early. Okay. Extra monster to get Abacus, sure. Ooh, I like bird. The bird, the bard. And of course, Bramble's here. I'll be able to kill Bramble with the dice that I have. So if we overkill by 2 or more, I should have taken off arrow. Okay. Lock on yourself. I don't know why I was thinking it had cleave. Okay, we can use that to kill the rat and make the bandit run. We might be able to do this. Just through keeping the spine alive. Or we're done rolling. It's that, and then that. Whetstone, +1 to all basic damage. Ash, enduring. Who did I put that on? You don't have any. Does anyone have any center keywords that are good? Yeah, but not where it's gonna help. Housecat does actually. First off, take that off. But that now puts cleave on the cat's bite. Spine. Guess get that to you. I guess get that to you. Shade can't be damaged again this turn, fortunately. Sure. I'm just gonna see if that is enough to kill, actually. Yes, because it doesn't actually deal damage, it just kills. Rogue isn't bad, Sinew isn't great. He said I want something else. Yeah. So that would leave Cantrip on for... Cool. I like that better than Cleave there. Leaves it alone. +1 to all other monsters. Fully. That would be nice, but we already have +1. We'll just take a random. Whiskers. 1 damage range copycat, 1 damage cat, and shield 1 copycat. Sure. Okay, that's enough to outright kill you. And unfortunately, we can't quite save the brigand. Scrapper or Gladiator? I'm feeling Gladiator. If I remember correctly, they deal, yeah, damage to bottom, middle, top enemy as once they hit their spots. Okay, nice. Use a side with 5+ keywords. I don't know which one had. It's probably supposed to be this one, like it also has endure. That's not showing up. Ow. Okay. House Cat has less health. Magrat will probably die just to cantrips. Yep, did to cantrips. And then Agnes is going to die to poison after the attack. And we'll probably do most of its damage in cantrips. Nope, Poodle. Dog. Double versus targets with equal HP to me. Add 0 to all. Other keywords see colored N as 0. I don't know what that means. Colored 1 as 0. Oh, I guess that gets rid of pain. But we don't have anyone with pain. Cantrip build is my favorite build. By a lot. Stoic. It's not bad. That's a lot of health on someone with stun. Leader's also good, so we're going with leader. I'm glad they added music into this. It was a bit weird playing this silent. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, Panax gonna kill itself. But not if I kill him first. Cat's dead, unfortunately. Bard's dead now. Okay. Candle. Vigil to all sides. Enhance wand. Could give that to the cat. I'm just gonna take the random. Twisted Flax. Okay. Kinda like it for you. Banshee has Magnum Burn, right? Do that. That. Robot. Valkyrie. I like Valkyrie, but I like Bard too. Robot's not bad. We can give it eggshells. Now we'll go Valkyrie. So nobody still has any pain. Excuse me. Bones and B are both gonna die for sure. Rock is poisoned to hell and back. Nicked shit. Ow. Nice as this shot. Okay, everyone lives. The rotten, the ice of poison. Rampage and -1. One pip to all basic bitches. So tier 2 regular damage. Tier regular heals. Or tier fight. We'll go with rando. Add steel. Okay, who gets shields? I've been giving the boost to you, so blind. Kill the ones that insist on attacking. Blind is dead. Unfortunately, the A will still make us caw. Okay. then... Ooh, Dancer. I like Dancer. Damage to all enemies, rampage and pain. So Eggshell should remove 0 damage here. Want those 3 enemies. 1 damage to all enemies, rampage. Fantastic. I guess the cat can hold on to the anvil. Okay, if I get the Death Guard one again. What do we have on there right now? Ranged, cantrip, 0, and steel. Need the rescue shield would be nice from the Valkyrie. Or not, I guess. No. We need to use it on you. Just do the damage we can. If we get reses, we can bring them back with Valkyrie, but we might need to settle for just not dying. Okay, cat's dead. Valkyrie also dead. So we're gonna use that on Spine, just keep him most alive. Fish, explain the game? Sure. So this is Slice and Dice, it's a roguelike. You get a bunch of characters, and each character has specific dice linked to them that do different actions, like this one right here. The yellow one deals 2 damage to an enemy if you're choosing, but also copies it onto the other dice on your side. Or this purple one is 1 damage to an enemy, and anytime it's rolled, whether you save it or not, it'll activate. So I don't want to keep any of those, so we're just going to re-roll. Rerolls are down here. That's a reroll that you get for free. It's a heal, just straight 3 damage. Point is to try to kill all the enemies before you. This is a really good one, and I know it's on Steam now, but it had been on itch.io, so I think you could probably get it for cheap over there still. Keep that. I did not need to keep it. This is a little bit late into a run, so I'm a little more powerful than you normally start off at. So, trio. No, that sounds better than it is. Serration. Add vulnerable to top and bottom size. Kinda like that for Dancer, but Dancer is also full on stuff. Spine. So our party members are a house cat, a spine, a Valkyrie, Dancer, and the leader. How is spine? It's a spine. Spine is an interesting one. Its base sides, I believe, are 2 heal 4 and then 2 cantrip, which is the activate on roll for 1 damage. I've given it healing on this blank side. This increases the 2 spots here by 1 at the cost of decreasing this one by 1. And then this makes the top and bottom, whenever they attack an enemy, that enemy then takes more damage from all sources that turn. Yeah, mostly support. So the most of the time the classes are, you can kind of tell what they're supposed to be by the color that they are. Orange is usually like damage and debuffs. Yellow is damage and defense. Gray is mostly defense with a little bit of damage. And then they're not seen here are red and blue. Red is support and usually magic. Blue is like 100% magic. And then the greens are wild cards, so they can be like anything. So here's a preview of what we'll be fighting. Snipers are in the back row, so you have to hit them with ranged attacks unless there's no front row left. In the front row, we've got a bee and 2 thorns. Thorns are kind of nasty because anytime they're hit, they deal 5 damage to the attacker, unless it's using a ranged attack. And I don't have a lot of ranged attacks, unfortunately. Okay. Probably gonna want a revive from Valkyrie. Shields. So that's block, revive. Leader is dead, unfortunately. But Valkyrie can revive it. If a character dies, they do come back the next fight, but they're starting with half health. Chaos, 8 keywords, 6 keywords. Damage, ranged, copycat, cantrip, vulnerable, steal. Okay, the cat's wildcard ability is that it's a level 1 that can never level up. Jumble or Vessel. Fluctuate to all sides, changes the ram side each turn, retaining keywords and pips. So it would just be Jumble and then those numbers. Vessel. On pick, gain a random tier 3 blessing. I'm liking my build on Spine because I like cantrips. So this is leveling up. So you get to choose one of your characters and replace him with a arguably stronger one to a maximum level of 3, except the house cat, which is stuck permanently at level 1. So right now I'm changing Spine out for one of these, a random, or I can just skip it. And I might skip it. Jumble sounds like it would be crazy to play with, and Vessel might be good, except for the whole death thing. Yeah, I'm gonna skip. I like my build for Spine. Okay. So, on these enemies, the 2 quartz, if I deal exactly 5 damage to them, so hit this pink one right here, it dies instantly, so I don't have to go all the way through it. Basalt, which is a boss enemy, starts with this one here. If you hit it with 1 damage, it doubles to 2. You hit which the 1 then increases to 2. So if you hit it with 2, it becomes 4, 3, and so on. If you match the number it's got right here, you deal double damage to it. I'm gonna save that. You can save between rerolls. I usually just let it ride because I like cantrips. But so now if we deal an attack that does 2 damage, it's actually going to deal 4 damage to it. Now this 3 is going to deal 6. We're gonna save the house cat so it can't die. It'll take as much damage as it can without dying. We'll attack there so that dies outright. And we'll protect the dancer. Are you weakened right now? Yep. Shit. That's actually really bad on the dancer. Cat's dead. Leader's dead. But I think we're close enough that I might be able to just get the kill. That's gonna be useful. Alright. Spike Stone. Fumble and +3. Aiming effects of all tier 6 to 8 on other heroes. So that would be giving Anvil, Serration. You cannot swap the cat. And the funny thing is, even when everyone else was at level 1, the cat was not strong. So I'm gonna go for the random tier 8 or 10. 10. Add enduring to the 2 left sides and swap left with middle. Okay, that could be good. Enduring to the left. Okay, I like that on Valkyrie. That's the bee dead. Well, that's a load of... Actually, no, this is ranged, so I can go kill that one. Since it was a rescue, I can use it again. Since it was a rescue, I can use it again. So yeah, I can't damage him anymore this turn. Shades are annoying, you can only damage them once per turn. But since this had Rescue and Death Wish on it, Death Wish means it doubled in strength as long as the Grey was about to die. But anytime it saved a character from dying, I could use it again. So by making sure that Grey was the last one I rescued with it, I could keep it super strong and kill all the other enemies. Can't do anything else, so we need to just wait. But since we have so much health compared to him, he's just going to leave. There's no advantage to trying to fight them. Always just let him leave. No, I'm not going to trade my 0 to 3s for a 9 because a couple of these are vital to my build. Tainted or Dice. Add Lucky. 0 and current pips. Changes each. Sounds interesting. Tainted. On pick, gain a random tier 3. We're gonna skip again. I think this might be the squad going into the end. We have 3 more fights, I think, including the one we're going into. So all these fanatics hit hard, but they also hurt themselves at the same time. Okay, you. I could have done that better. In fact, I will. Now those two will just kill themselves on trying to kill the cat. Yeah, the last one will be a boss. I have not seen this guy before. Oh, it's 10 health and he just deals a bunch of damage to the top and bottom as you deal damage to him. Stream. All keywords present on this die to the right side. Add rescue to the left side and add pain and cantrip to all sides with 3 or more pips. Huh. Who has 3 or more pips on their natural die? That's good, but I'm not going to add it. The right side. Who's got a good right side? I think I'm going to be going random again. Yeah. Still, let's add tall to the middle and to the middle column. ×2 versus the topmost target. Weird, but okay. Move that onto leader. All right. Good. Dang. So that's just gonna be 4 damage. Let's get rid of the wisps. Use some of this mana we've gotten from the wisps to protect the cat. Why is cat gonna take damage? Oh, from the spine dealing damage back. Well, cat's gonna die. Let it go. Luggage. Gain a random 6, 7, and 8 item. Twin is actually 2 characters, so that's why it's so weak. This is the final boss, the final fight. The hand. Just straight up kill the top enemy. So we're definitely going to want Valkyrie to stay alive. We're skipping. We've made it this far. Okay. Potion and 3 pips to the right side. To the left side even. Guess add it to that. So I get 1-time super block from Valkyrie. Okay, I need to save Death Guard. Topmost enemy. Okay, we were able to deal enough damage to save Leader from damage overflow. So now we just go for kill for damage on here. The hand? I don't know. Probably like, I'll save this because I can chain it into a bunch of saves. It's probably like a reference to some comic or something, like the Hand of Death or something. Left hand of some emperor. I don't know. It's just the name. Usually it's like a dragon is the last boss. Splattered. Overkill an enemy by +10. That is a strong item. No wonder it's level 17. So yeah, that was classic easy. I'll do another run, but under a different mode. Let's try a cool mode. Or just normal? Okay. Classic normal. Okay. So we did greens last time. We could do forts, which starts us with 2 yellows, 2 grays, and an orange. Basic is 1 of everything except green. Greens is 2 greens, a gray, orange, and yellow. What are you thinking? Three? So the greens? Alright. So, normal. So your all heroes add Wither and Decay to the middle side. Target nice and max. No fling, less HP. All monsters minus 1 HP, all heroes minus 2. We're gonna skip. Tier 0 items are mostly useless. Start of the turn, shield, self-shield 2. Let's see what we've got. Reflection, Strike, 3 damage for 1, 3 pips. Pockets, gain a random tier 1 item and 2 random tier 0 junk items. Oh, extra pocket, that's cool. It gives us an extra item slot at the cost of 1 item slot. So mostly useless. Extra health to replace every side with blank. Well, reflection is super weak, so we're gonna give you self-shield. Tips the previous dice this turn. Inflict pain. Alright. Okay, lost. So Pockets is doing just wand effects, meaning each one of its actual sides can only be used once per fight. We have 2 damage, Fierce, so target flees if they have 2 HP or less after being damaged. Just 1 damage, inflict exert, so the next turn that enemy will do nothing. Self-heal, so it's a deal 1 damage, heal 1 damage, and that's just a heal 1. Reflection is 1 damage and inflict pain, so whatever the enemy rolled, they'll take that same damage. 0 damage echo, so this will deal damage and use the same number as the last die used. Wallop has Death Guard, which just makes an enemy not die this turn. 2 deal damage and shield, so it does the appropriate amount of damage and shields the user for that much, so 1 or 2. This is a stun. We might replace it, because Reflection only has 2 health. It'll die just by trying to attack Thorn. Abilities, no problem. So Wallop's last abilities, the top and bottom, is a stun. So use it on any enemy that has the same or less health than the user, so at most 5, and then use it on enemy, that enemy will do nothing. Lost has an evade, which makes it so they take no damage or anything for a turn. Cruel damage, which will double its value if the enemy it's targeting is on half or less health. Then a ranged poison, so it can hit backline and doesn't trigger retaliation damage, and also makes it so that enemy loses an equal amount of health at the end of their turn. So it will deal 1 damage up front and then another damage at the end of the enemy turn. Brigand, basic damage, damage and shield, and then exert. So it'll attack, it'll deal damage, but then next turn won't be able to do anything. So big attack and then nothing, like Hyper Beam from Pokemon. Not great. So what we're gonna do is that, no, bad order, that, and then that. Chest. Curse chest, 1 random tier 1 curse, 4 random tier 1 items. Sure. Bone charm. That's good. Scars, okay. Healing 1. Those are all okay items. Sickly. All with 1 or less HP and dying allies. Add pain to all sides. Okay. That is awful. Okay, so we're gonna put this on reflection because it makes it so that if he dies, doesn't suffer the health debuff. Or we could alternatively go with like Scar so he has a bunch of extra health, but I think we're gonna stick that on Lost. Leave that on you. That on you. That's just an extra 1 health. Coffin upgrades to gain a random tier 0 hero. Huh. Shield 3, cost of 2 damage pips. I'm gonna go with Coffin. So we get no, whatever. Shield 1, he just takes 1 hit. Okay, so we have a heal for 1, revive the topmost ally that's been defeated, and then that's shield 1, and every time it uses, it gets extra. It's worth more as it's used in a battle. Not great, but can work with it. Let's give that to there. I guess you can have that. I'm actually going to switch it off to that. Normally 5 is maximum. Coffin's special thing is when you choose him, you get a level 0 hero. So he's gonna be an awful character, but lets you go beyond the 5 hero max. The other way to do it is the tier 3 hero twin, which gives you 2 copies of the same character that are generally weak, but you get 2 of that hero, so you would have 1 more than normal. Okay, kill you. It's enough to basically kill you. You can tell by the way this one's named that this hero was actually randomly generated and would be hard to actually find again. I like that and that. There we go. So we just that and that. Pendulums, which is those 2. Place the middle with blank and give 3 health. Doll. Place the left side with the hero above base side, but -1 to all other sides. That's awful. We're gonna want to heal while it can get a stun out. And unfortunately, this last health on the board has to be individually removed, so we have to hit it twice at least in order to kill it. And then you and you. Let it flee. Place pockets with a generated hero. Yeah, sure. That is awful. On death, 1 damage to all enemies. Level up. 0 into a house cat again. Primrose. Target ally. 1 keyword side, 1 blank side. We're gonna go with the Primrose. It's not great, but it's technically better than what was on there. Okay, Bramble is one of the suckiest. I might have destroyed Pockets and turned it into a flower. Sorry. Well, no, Pockets got turned into a jumbled mess, and then the other jumbled mess got turned into a flower. Bramble's annoying because as long as it's alive, all of your dice, every side is just a single use. Okay. Save Rando. Just stun out. That will kill Bramble. I like that for Rat. So let the Rat run. I can't remember what the actual calculation is. I think it's like if you have 10 times or 5 or 10 times as much health as the enemies, they're gonna try to run. Ace of Spades. double down even further onto that. Screw it. That's what we'll do. What's your actual thing? Cantrip. Now if I can find a way to copy that off of someone. Okay. It is a buff for him. So the goblin will run away if it's the last one alive. But, you know, we have to kill everyone else first. What's this thing? Growth. Heal, and every one of its sides gets a +1. So we'll just start chipping away at the Soodles. We're supposed to be like an evil version of a player character, the Ludus. It's just all damage, but all over the place. Wallop can't get a stun because he's got too low of health. Excuse me for a second, I need to go run and grab something. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry. I just had to grab some water for my mom. I would like your other damage side. Okay. Save you. Save you. Okay. Need Wallop to get that. Thank you. And growth target side this turn. Do it that way so that we don't lose the side on Coffin. Can't get us. I thought I killed you. Gonna want that, then either Death Guard or Evade from you. Okay. There we go. Granite. Only 2 health, but each has to be removed individually. So the hammers mean it has to target the highest health enemy, because it's a heavy attack. Gambler just has basic damage sides, doing either 1, 2, or 5 damage. I kind of like both of them. Or, I misread. It's 5 health total, but the last 2 have to be removed individually, so we're gonna actually go for Granite. The Bandit. So, these 2 are weird. Bandit will run away if you kill one of his neighbors by 2 more than they have health for, so if we deal 3 damage to the illusion, it dies. He'll run away. Militia will run away if whoever he's attacking gets 5 shields or more. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get 5 shields onto Granite. Okay. Let's kill you, you, and you. Because there was never any saving you, unfortunately. But he has the Bone Charm, so he doesn't actually start lower health. Don't need that this turn. That could be good, so I'll hold on to it. Sure. Okay. 3 of a kind. Not great. Juice. Add self-cleanse. That's not bad. Sure. And we'll put it on Mr. Gibberish over here so that it can hopefully proc whenever we get the cantrip. And I'm not going to attack because the blind, if you don't deal any damage to any monsters, he just runs away. Slate has to be hit 5 times to die, each health has to be removed individually, and Snake just does poison damage. So rather than dealing 2 tiny bits of damage, we're just gonna let Blind run away. Okay. That could be good if we can get Snake. Doesn't matter. Slate is gonna kill Coffin unless we can get a Death Guard. Do that. Poison kills Wallop. Slate kills Coffin. Darn. Brigand's gonna end up killing himself. Or not. Alien or Pilgrim. Target ally 2 cleanse. Target enemy 3 damage. Weird. Kill all enemies with 2 or less HP. That's a weird one. Pilgrim adds self-shield. Target ally. I'll go for Alien. It's weird, but kinda sounds like it'll be fun. Alien could still have the juice. Those are no good to anyone right now. Okay. Slime Queen makes extra enemies when you hit the white parts of its health. Okay. Nah, and then Slimer also brings another enemy in when it hits the white point of its health. Okay. Gonna want that for Brigand. Actually, well, yeah, we'll do this, because that will kill those two. It's a very weird skill thing, because it instantly kills enemies that have 2 or less health, but you have to have a flank side and 2 damage sides unused to, well, use it. I'm used taking that because you can't stun anyone with just the 1 health. Yeah, weird but useful. We'll take the big shield. And I can't stun anyone. So this is looking rough if we can't get some enemies off the board. Okay. Heal you. I want Brigand and what does Coffin still have left? 2 shields and 2 damage ones. Say Wallop. Poison you, I guess, and that was, yeah, just cleanse. Nope. Okay. Coffin is dead, unfortunately. Ooh, if we're not careful, we could get wipe here. Death guard you and shield you. Yeah, the skill definitely helped there. Okay. Death guard there, shield there. Let's just keep you off the board. Okay. There we go. Okay, an extra monster for that. Does anyone have... That could be good on Granite or Alien, because it turns this spot to 0, but puts this a heal. Well, it actually is a good heal, so yeah. Let's put that on Alien. No, Granite. Up dog. Overdog 2 times versus targets with less HP than me. Idol of AIIU, so an extra health for each vowel in their name. So you get 3, you would get 3, you'd get 2, 2, 1, 2. Updog kind of goes well with Granite's heavy attack there. So the Bones enemies, when they die, they deal 1 damage to their neighbors. Imp deals 1 damage every time they're hit. Do that. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna stun you, so you can't attack. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, we'll save Lost, because that makes the one guy run away. Now it's back to a 5-on-5. Get another stun to save someone. More poison to throw around. Wait, what? Oh, less HP. So that's bad on the hammer. Whoops, I misread that. Okay. I don't have a blank side, so I can't use it. It did. It did get an update. I've read into it. I haven't actually played it since the update. I've been thinking about playing it, but I don't know if I would stream it or just play it for myself. Either is a thing. Okay. I think Alien's gonna be more helpful than Wallop, so we're gonna save him by stunning the imp again. It does sound like the update added quite a fair bit of things. Like you can, like it sounds like, what's his name? Ernest is a lot easier to get now. And Lost will be fine when he comes back to his full health. So there's some new, it sounds like there's new bosses. New stuff got added to the first floor, like Ernest. And just new NPCs and places. I like Rogue, so I'm gonna go with Rogue. Guess we'll put that on Coffin. We don't need that. You have a lot of health, so no. Give that to you. Brigand can hold on to that. Or no, like that. Yeah, the homeless guy, Ernest. Normally, in order to recruit him, he had to come to your door 3 times. It sounds like now you can actually find him in the first floor. I don't know if he's a permanent. You find him permanently, or he just like helps you out while you're on that floor. But you can find him there now. Okay. Gonna shield you. Death. Whatever I've been calling it. You. Get you. I don't know if there's a new party member or not. It's been a while since I read the patch notes. But I kind of just know that it's there. And I've been meaning to check it out, I just never really got around to it. Cleanse you so you're not gonna die anymore. You dodge. There we go. That's enough to kill. Reroll Coffin. Sure. Spear. Slam. 4 damage, heavy, needing 2 1-keyword sides. Extra rerolls, and then a stun. I like the extra rerolls. Gizmo. Add Shifter. Cocoon. So just grows every turn. That's onto all sides. That could be fun with Sphere. So the first turn these do nothing, but next turn they'll be 1 each, then 2, and so on and so forth. You still have the most blanks, so we could do that. Granite can have that. I think also, I vaguely remember like other party members, like the punks, now can have a fake version of them come meet you at the door. Okay, so we might actually stick with that. Poison you, shield there. Maybe stun someone. No, we want you to get a save. There's your big shield. There's an extra reroll. Another extra reroll. That's all. That's a kill. Big shield, and we're gonna give Granite some regen. Can't target anyone with that. Take that and that. Might not be a bad idea given. You need big shield and then some. Actually, you have enough health to be able to stun. There we go. No one has anything that needs to be cleansed. No. Because you need to keep giving us extra rerolls. Rip. Should have seen that coming. That's one of the dangers of doing build around cantrips. Because sometimes you cantrip into a self-destruct. I've been enjoying having the death save. I think oh no, engage, not rescue. I don't particularly like either of these. We're gonna go with the random, because it's gonna hit you. Not in love with it, but it's better than the other guy was. And the Rotten. So Rotten has a lot of health, does a lot of poison, and at the end of every turn, at the end of every enemy turn, all heroes lose 1 max health to a minimum of 1. So, can get real bad real fast. Let's get some poison on him so he dies faster. That'll be good to get poison off of people. Okay, get poison off of you so you survive. Poison on you so you die. Who's attacking the rogue? Just you. There's no saving rogue. Unfortunate. That's probably your best attack for now. We'll cleanse Granite, heal you, death save you two, and just damage bones. Yeah, they, for the most part, enemies just randomly target enemies. Enemies will randomly target your party members. This might be a wipe. Okay. Sphere's better when we have other cantrips to go off of, so I think we're gonna save Alien. Sorry, Sphere. With your poison, give you healing. 5 Collector. Death Guard. I don't think I'm winning this. Yeah. All that's gonna happen is we're... Yeah. It's mean. Just go for the... Oops, no. Definitely go for the hit there. Hit you. You didn't have your target anymore. with him poisoned, if I can just keep getting the shield side. Nope, that's it. GG. This game can be very difficult, but I'll do one more, but I want to do one of the cool modes. Let's do... It's alternate. All heroes are leveled up or down versions of existing heroes. Weird. Generate. All heroes randomly generated. Let's just do it on easy. But we're going to do a basic. So choose a blessing, bolt spell, perceptive, +8 offered items. Not sure what that means. Versatile, +6 level up choices. All heroes add undergrowth to all sides. Opposite side gets +1 this fight. Let's go with this. So all these characters are going to be randomly generated, which means they're probably going to suck. Alright, let's go into what they do. So this is single damage, nothings. This one is poison, and also gets +1 for every poison on all characters, so that's actually pretty good. Self shield, exert, and this is bloodlust, so +1 for every damaged enemy. Heavy, death wish, so double if that character will die this turn without intervention. Shield and cleanse, so it removes status effects and also shields. This is heal 1 and vitality, which means it also gives a empty heart container. This is 1 health and 1 mana. Heal 2 to all friends. And red has the spell Mend, which just sets a hero to 5 health. This is heal 1, 1 use, 1 mana, and then 4 mana single use. And the spell is Slice, which is 1 damage to all enemies. You can hold as much mana as you want, but you can only carry 3 over to the next turn. Yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, most of the abilities and terms are easy to understand. I forgot that he's immune to spells. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted it. I'm not going to waste it on Slice. What I'm going to do is that, and then that. And I like this game. It's not super hard to pick up. Like, there are certain intricacies and like synergies you'll pick up the more you play, but this is a lot to pick from. Okay, so these are all ones we've seen before. This is Steel, so it does 2 damage and then extra damage for every shield on that person. This is Focus, so double damage against the same person that just got hit. So like, if there was a wolf over here that got hit by yellow, this would then do 2 to everyone except the wolf, who would take 4. Heal and shield, and this is... What? Oh, it's normally 3, but it doubles to 6 when the user has 6 health. We have 5, but they're all always going to be randomly generated for this run. And no greens. I only get to choose one of these to level up. Heavy, this is the music note is one shield is shields to the entire party. The purple means it's a cantrip shields. This one is one shield and then also one damage, one shield to a friend and then one damage to every enemy that's attacking that friend. This is 6 shields to self, but also takes draws the attacks of a friend. Revive the top 3 players, 2 damage, 2 self heal, 1 heal, 1 mana, 1 heal and 1 regen to a friend, so they heal 1 at the end of each turn. Heal and boost, so they heal 1 health and then their die has +1 on it for this turn. Basic heal, heal regen, 3 mana. Excuse me. Heal 2 and also give 2 empty health containers for the fight. Cleanse, so heal 1, cleanse. 1 mana to do 1 heal and remove 1 thing. 2 mana to shield 5, that's not a bad spell. 2 extra reroll cantrips. 1 damage, 1 mana. 1 shield, 1 mana. And then kill an enemy with exactly 2 HP, but can only be used once per turn. Single use big heal of 12. Single use 3 mana, 1 mana, 1 damage. 1 damage plus 1 damage for every mana that we currently have. And then Spore, add decay and +1 pip to target's sides this turn. Not a fan of that. I'm thinking I'm going with this one. We are going to need some shields, so we'll go ahead and take that. Start some poison. I think I want a better heal or something off of you. Guess I'll put regen on you. Yeah. This has been some pretty bad luck for this fight. Five shields on you, 1 shield on you. Okay, we can kill the goblin. Actually, let's do that, kill the goblin, and then kill the archer. Unfortunately, even though we brought them back, they do suffer the half health for the next fight. Cheating sleeves, no. So basically this is if all 4 other dice this turn have matched in the number they have, the pips, then times 5 for that one. So let's see who has a top and bottom. Okay, so if on here we would have to get everyone would have to have a 1 except so yeah, everyone would have to have a 1 and we'd have to have either the top or the bottom, but the top or bottom would become 5 for this turn. It's not a good one. Emerald Shard, not good. Come on, tier 2. Static Tome. Place top and bottom sides with +1 mana pair. Okay, that's not bad. Let's give it to you. So that's like the quintuple or whatever, but it only has to match the one before it, and it only doubles. So it's a lot more realistic. Let's get that. Can I get 2 mana out of everyone else? No. I was gonna try to get double slice. Okay, kill you. Who's killing you? Rat and bee. So kill the rat. Slice. Kill and kill. That should be enough. So go do that, just burst. Burst is available. The burst spell is always available, assuming you have mana generation at all, and it's either 2 damage to an enemy or 2 shields to a friend. What is this one? Defy. +1 for each incoming damage. Never seen that one before. Focus. 2 damage to all enemies, including backline enemies. Yellow means that, so the bow means it's ranged, yellow means that it's engaged, so double damage against targets with full health. The trident is cleave, meaning it hits the middle target and then the one either side of it. Poison range, focus, so double damage against the target of the last one. This one lets the user forfeit their turn to give a friend a second copy of their turn. Okay, heavy, regular block, charged block, so extra block for all the mana you have. Double shield for friends with full health. Shield 5, I already have that spell. Single use of double poison. I'm kinda leaning towards one of the oranges. Probably this one. So trolls recover 1 health at the end of each turn, but you can overcome that with poison. Okay. 2 mana. Double poison, like getting that. Needle and foil. Right side with 0 damage, skill, bonus pips equal to my level. So, give that to one of our level 2s. And they'd be dealing 2 damage. Our level 1s would just be dealing 1 damage. It's not good. I mean, it's not terrible. Needle. Add picky and +2 pips to all targeted side. Ew, gross. Take the foil. It's not fantastic, but it'll help cover some bases, like... Oh, no, it's not good at all. We're giving it to you because you're level 2. I thought it was replacing this side, not this side. We've got the kill. Okay. So that's cantrip mana, growing mana, weaken, so target has -1 on everything this turn, but single use. Chill, 2 damage, weaken, and can only be cast once per fight, not fantastic. Shield 3 and +3 to all to damage and shield sides, that's not bad. Shield 2 for 1 mana, that's actually pretty good. I might be going with you. Copycat copies the keywords of the die the last die that was used. Nothing else new there. That's cleave shield, so targets the middle person and then the person either side of them. Pain, so it deals the damage, but also takes the damage. So this is likely going to kill the user because it does 11 damage to an enemy, but 11 damage to the user. Regular rampage, so if this one kills, it can be used again, and only stopping when it doesn't get a kill. Era, just get stronger for each turn the fight's been going on. That's not bad, especially starting at 2. Grow, so it starts at 4, and every time it gets used, it gets +1. Stun, shield cleanse, engage shield, and then... Okay, I know. Part of it's also just so I can think out loud about which one I want to do. So, it's part for your sake, part for mine. I think I am going to go with this guy. We lose our slice attack, but I think his super cheap double shield is going to be good. Let's actually give that to you, since you had the double blanks there. And give that to you, since you had a blank there. War Chief gives all his friends +1 while he's alive. So he's going to be who we try to kill first. Bit overkill, but ain't no kill like overkill. And we'll block damage on you. Which item was it? Oh, give him the book. Uh, we're not going to give that to just because G has more health than Y does. And you can't, since they're all different colors, you can just refer to them as their colors. You don't have to type out the garbled mess that is their name. Heat, heal 3 to all allies with shields and cleanse. Incense, +1 for each unused ally. Let them become used. Not great. We'll go with the random wings. Heal 3 to top and bottom. Sure. These guys have the most health, so you get to hold their extra spell. So we learn that spell as long as this is equipped. So it's an easy thing to put on someone who has an extra spot. Ogre starts doing more damage every time they hit their yellow spot. Barrel does 5 damage to friends when it dies, and that's it. You can't actually attack. Start softening up Barrel and try to get it to where I can kill it when ogres are in range to die from it too. So we need 2, 5, 9 damage to get that done. 2, 4, 6. That might be enough if I do it just right. So we do 1 to you. Get that. 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 Okay. Not in love with any of these, really. I think this one. I don't like it, but it's not awful. Just because they have the most health, they're going to get to hold on to the spell. And everything that's popping up here is just the song that's playing. I forgot to mention that. Music's actually a fairly new addition to the game. Flee at the end of turn 3. Okay, so he's only going to the boss is only going to stick around for 3 turns. But if you manage to kill him before he runs away, you get a free item. The gnolls take 1 less damage from all sources. We're gonna need some blocking actually, so you... I'm not going to exert. I don't think I'll be able to kill the sarcophagus in time, but I can give it a solid try. That could be good. No one's dying, so let's just try to get more damage out. Yeah. So we're going to heal boost you, then use you, get the extra mana. He might be running here. I wasn't really counting turns. And I don't, even if he is, I don't know if the poison takes effect first. That counted, we got the kill from him. Okay, now to not die. Okay, I need shields and I need mana. Okay. Who is attacking? Of course, it's one of the gnolls. Who's attacking you? One of the bones. So we can save you. And save you with our big shield. Probably gonna want that. Okay, kill you. Save you there, use that. And shield you with that. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Rightmost side with 1 damage, invulnerable. Okay, it's something. At evil, and +1 pip to all heal, self-heal. If this saves a hero, I die. That's so stupid. Chainmail is just extra health on a hero. So yeah, I'll take that. You've got the most empty spaces, so you get it. And you have the least health, so you get it. Spiker does 2 damage on hit, unless you hit him with a ranged attack. I'll hold on to that. Okay, we'll do that, then that for the kill. Save you. Just do the spell. Okay, you would die if you attacked, so... Oh, no, wait. Yeah! 2 damage to everyone is not good. That could potentially save us. we need shield, so we can't use that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and leave. See here, extra monsters to get these. 1 max HP this fight whenever I save a hero. Could work on a gray guy. Golden thread has to go on yellows. 1 pip to all non-damage sides, of which you have none. Burning blade. Left side with 4 damage, but minus 2 HP. I'm gonna decline. Okay, yellow. None of these are really standing out to me. I think I'm gonna go with a random. That's not good. Like at all. Okay. You can have that back. Oh. You can have that one. And extra health on you. Again. Mm, 2 damage cleave isn't awful. Especially since I can boost it to a 3 damage cleave this turn. So we'll do that. Unfortunately, each damage on the Graves has to be individually removed. But let's soften up the int a little bit. And all Graves do is ever summon bone enemies. That's handy. That's just to kill a bones. Okay. Save you, get that. We'll kill that bones, and then poison that bones. Block some damage on you. Okay. There we go. Gizmo. Sure, I'll try Gizmo. The only person who has anything over there is Ray. What is that? Fashionable. Bonus pips equal to the... Oh my god. That is insane. Ego. +2 against myself. Well, ×2 against myself. Yeah, taking the insta-kill. Okay, let's poison you. Kill you, and then kill you too. Okay, now what's your things? Regen and rescue. Let's see if we can get. I'll take cleave so I can hit Wiz. Wiz should die here. Let's put regen on you. Oops, other way around. Another one. Everyone dies. Okay, our first tier 3 is going to be either red or blue. And I don't really like any of what I'm seeing. How are their spells? Shield 1, cleave, 7 damage for 4 mana, 1 damage, engage for 1, 1 damage, engage, heal 3 for 1 is not bad, heal 1 and cleanse for 1 is actually pretty good, shield 6 for 2, heal 3 and cleanse for 2, but their moves, their dies, actually all suck. Decay, no thank you. I mean, cantrip dodge is funny. It's actually... This one's actually not bad. So, yeah. You had the wings, you can have them back. Especially since you're getting cantrip dodge. Rotten is back. Rotten is summoning an imp. Less than ideal. That was a nice opening turn. We'll keep rolling. Okay. And we should just have enough health. The imp's gonna want to run away. Or not. Vulnerable and sprint. Times 5 this form the straight of length 5 plus dice used for it this turn. I don't get it. Flesh. Plus 1 pip for each HP I have. That's actually good. But it doesn't matter because you're dead. Wrench. Plus 1 to the middle side. Okay. These ones that give extra health based on letters is not great for randoms. I like wrench though, so we'll take it. It's simple. And we'll put it on you. I like getting poison. Giving poison. I don't like getting poison. Huge difference there. We'll take the great big hit on the troll. You disappear. What's your thing this time? Steel. We're gonna add to that, I guess. Kill that thorn. That. Actually, that first. Then that. Nice shot. Petrify isn't good because it turns a spot blank at random. Right, you guys are immune to abilities and spells. But you're not immune to being shot. What's yours? Pristine. I'll give you health. I mean, shield. Okay. Poison. What's this one? Inspired. Look, ×2 if the previous die this turn was higher. 3's pretty high for this group, so probably not. Cantrip mana is always fun. Heal 1, cleanse. 4 damage, ranged, cleave. Okay. Heal 3, and then just 7 damage. Hmm. I'm thinking being able to instantly remove anyone with 8 or less health is fun, but I like poison a lot. Critical. 50% chance for +1, rechecks each turn. Pass. Oh, what's your other random? Self-regen. I like that. Okay. Only one person's actually being attacked, so let's just do 2 shields on you. Okay. Yellow is dying. Don't want that, because you don't want to give regen to an enemy. That was an awful roll. Okay. I can save one, not both. So we'll do that. You've got the funny abilities. So I think I am going to save Gray. we've got one person surviving, I guess. What's your thing? Set. That's, I think, impossible to actually have happen. So you're only attacking red. Who's going to live either way? I don't think we're winning this fight. We'd have to get some crazy luck with you dodging and getting attacked, and then being able to actually deal damage. Fantastic. Okay, it is 1 o'clock. Let's do Dream, because it's... all monsters can be encountered everywhere. Oh. We'll do Choose Party, if I'm gonna do it. I didn't actually choose my party, so let's, that was an accident. So... our starting party... Tinder, upon death, 1 damage to all enemies. Kind of want to do all magic, just to be funny. Coke. Scorch. Or all oranges. I think oranges are my favorite ones. Because they're cantrip heavy. So we're gonna do a oops, all oranges run, but on heaven difficulty, so super baby easy mode. And fountain. Each fight. Unsummon. -1 pip to all summon sites, I like that. All monsters start vulnerable for 3. Underworld deal. Kinda like that. Better items, sure. Oh, I need to go down a little bit. So we'll get rid of that. Sure. So yeah, super baby easy mode. If I lose here, I need to just stop playing the game. Take that. Okay, that one's gonna die from poison, and that one's gonna just die. Won't run away. Juggler, instead of, let's see here, Thief. Isn't, I wouldn't miss Thief. Scoundrel, I wouldn't miss either with all those dead sides, so let's get Juggler. I like cantrips. Not a fan of that cantrip in particular, but... okay, that kills you. That kills you. One of the issues with using all the same color is, if you look here, you can see what enemies being, the color of the party member being attacked. But since they're all orange, it's always just gonna be orange. Yep. Emerald Mirror. No. Horned Viper. Add poison to 2 left sides. I like that for Juggler. Because I like poison and I like cantrips. So poison cantrips, fantastic. You don't get to ever choose where your cantrips hit, unfortunately, but Lost is dead. Yeah, let's have you use that one. Get a heal for Juggler. Dabbled is a dabble because he does a little bit of everything. Not particularly good at anything, but tweaked monsters. -2 max HP, but +1 pip to all sides. Nah. Okay, Ranger. That's not bad. Or Ninja. Not a huge fan. Oh, sorry I didn't see that. Well, it was nice talking with you again. I might restream, or at least stream the new Look Outside content. I don't know. I was getting really frustrated with the game at the end of it, so I might not. I'm gonna go with Ranger. Hey look, it's Bramble. I hate Bramble. Sure, we might be able to kill the rat right here, right now. We can still kill the rat, but... Lost is dead yet again, because he only has 3 health to deal with. Well, that's... Poison does its job. Shiny gauntlets. Pristine to top and bottom. Whiskey. That is a lot of health. Oh, double whiskey. Fuck it. Double whiskey is just so much extra health. Let's try to get some poison out, actually. Can I stop getting self-damage, please? This is my last run for tonight. Since it's, 1 in the morning. Another Juggler? Don't mind. Or I could try to stick to all different ones, like... Here are tier 2 heroes that are orange. Ban this run because of mana. Ban this run because of mana. So we're actually never going to get to those two. We could get Gambler or Trapper. We want to keep getting new. Just keep doing individual ones, different ones. But I like Juggler. You can still hold Poison Juggler gets crunk. Let's try get your spread arrow. Since Slate can only take 1 damage at a time. Full plate plus 14 health. Seedling Stream. 2 damage growth. At all keywords present on this die to the right side. I'm not in love with either of them, so let's do the random. Telescope. Spy. Copy all keywords from first enemy attack. Sure. Juggler the second can have that. So it's gonna get, he's gonna get to add poison to those sides. Oh, that's an S, not a 5. But Juggler has so much health due to double whiskey that it's not, I think, the enemies are gonna want to run a lot. Clubsy just killed himself. Dabble needs the heal this time. That snake dies. Ninja or Gambler? 2 uses, Copycat. Sure, because we're going to be copying a lot of cantrips. I hadn't thought about that. Ranger dies because Bell does a lot of damage to itself and everyone around it at the end of the turn. One of the jugglers just killed themselves. Fantastic. But the enemies all killed themselves too. Hypergrowth. Conjuring rings. Copy this onto. That would be silly to add on. But no, we're gonna do this. So you get the double whiskey. You get to not hurt yourself anymore. Ranger's dead. I was kind of hoping for dodge, just to be safe. It didn't matter. Gambler or Ranger? What the heck, I'll take a Gambler this time. Your big attack. If zombies take 4 or more damage from a single attack, they just instantly die. Like so. Ranger and Juggler will die. Oh no. We don't have any way to save you, so you just die. There we go. Longbow and Stream. Titanbane Amulet. Remove all traits from the target this fight. That could be good on whichever Juggler winds up with that. But no, we'll go with the rando. Bronze Bell. Resonate. Copy the effect of the previous dice this turn. Obtain the site's pips and the resonate keyword. Okay. Another 5 damage Gambler. So many thingies. So you kill you, and you, and you, and you. Another jackpot for the Gambler. Nice. Let's just see if we can get the kill through cantrips. We sure can. Assassin or Dancer? Well, we already know I have a problem. Okay. You get the drink, you get that. Sure. Baron just gives mana every other turn, because every other health, because he's honestly kind of a pain in the ass to kill. Ghosts are a pain to kill. Then we're gonna block the ninja with the rest of our mana, so that he don't die to the ghosts. Okay, we can kill this one now. That one's gonna take another turn. See if we can get ninja's dodge up. Fantastic. Everyone lives, because he can't damage the ghost. Boots of Speed. Two extra rerolls, and a dodge on left. Fertilizer. Growth to all sides. Oh, that works real nice on all these cantrips. So yeah. We'll do that. No, you can be the spy. Oh, that's bad. All those thorns is very bad. How bad? We're done rolling bad. Well, you can keep rolling, Ludus. Gambler, whoever you are. Try to get our big damage, but no. We're going to kill this one, then this one, and that one. That's not worth doing. And now we can get to cantrips. Fencer or Sharp Shot? Not a huge fan of either of them, because they don't have cantrips. Venom has poison, so I can live with it. Yeah, that's fine. And we're getting so many rerolls. Oh, Plague is so much fun. You finally got your thing. Aw. Dolphin. Echo to all sides. Copy the pips of the previous die this turn. Bloodlust to the left. Two left sides. You're gonna go random. Banned. Add cleave and growth to the two left sides. Kinda like that better than poison. I guess you get poison now, and you get that. Oh, cleave to that one and growth to that one. I can still live with it, it's still nice. Ah, right, Basilisk's paralyzed, petrify. gonna want that to remove some extra 5 from us. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Reroll Dancer? No, thank you. Agent. Shifter. Extra keyword instead of Ranger. Sure. Tarantus is a bit unfortunate because once you hit this spot, he just eats this guy, the top one. It's possible to survive it with a dodge or death save, but I can't get either of those onto Agent. That's not our poisoning quad strike, so buffed +1 pip for each buff I have. What's your other one right now? Moxie. ×2 least HP of all. 1 5 straight. Roll sides with pips 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna kill that. So now you get that, and you get that. So Tarantus is dead, but so is the agent. Missing ring. Middle with 8 damage and poison. Upon death, kill topmost enemy. Sure. It's not fantastic, but Gambler needed a better item. Oh, that was Gambler's good shot. Although I kind of like that better. What's your business today? Duel. Have duel, so 0.5 against people targeting you. That's dumb. Cruel. That's good though. Okay, kill there. Kill there. And there. Okay. Roulette. Ooh. Don't have anything to replace leftmost. Like completely replace leftmost. No. Because roulette's thing is garbage. If you roll this, roulette has to deal 7 damage to someone because it's sticky and mandatory. It can't be re-rolled, and mandatory means it has to be used whenever possible. And death means that the user dies. Random, level up, so assassin instead of... That's okay, I guess. Okay, cleave and growth. Guess you can have that. Sure. Eliminate. Let's have least HP. Share. That's bad. We're gonna take that because that kills all 3 zombies all right off the bat. If they make it that far. Okay. Both attack you, but it doesn't matter because killed. First 5 turns cannot die. Swap left side with middle side. Triple pips of all damage sides. Agent can get Crunk, Obsidian Edge on Dancer. Bloodlust. What's your other one? Picky. Poison and inflict pain. No inflicting inflicting pain, please. Must be removed by dice damage. Okay. Jackpot. So let's give you yours. What are they now? Growth. And have Death Wish. Wait, what? Have Death Wish. Ludus. All damage all the time, but basic bitch, basically. Or random sharpshoot. Not my favorite at all. Archer Cotton Dragon. This should be an easy one. Yeah, what are your problems today? Potion and group decay. Is decay this fight or? Decay. This fight after use. So we're not going to use group decay. That sounds awful. What are you running now? Boost and double diff. Doubled pip delta. What? There's some wacky keywords out there. Not gonna lie. So that would have to be used on you. Unfortunately. Giving you paint's nice though. Pretty sure we've won with everything we've got going on, but I don't want to try to do it without losing anyone else. I think if I do, that was just a kill. But yeah, heaven difficulty is super baby easy mode. So yeah, that's been Slice and Dice. I like this game. It's pretty straightforward and easy to get into, and there's so much variety in runs you can do. Like crappy first duel fights, you know, the full version. This is just a mode. Instant is a single fight, random heroes and items. First, you start with a fight with 7 curses, 13 curses, and don't even know. Yeah. I like this game, would recommend. I don't know how much it is on Steam. I think I may have paid $5 for it off of itch. It's $9 on Steam. But anyways, thanks for coming by. It's nice talking with you again. And I'll see y'all next time. Until then, take care.